Good morning from the Angel of Hope and today's Kindness Day reading of the children's names. Just a short history is the Kindness Day began in 1996 as a way for families to honor their deceased child and help themselves heal. Now, years later, almost 2 million Kindness Project cards have been used around the world to perform random acts of kindness in memory of a child, parent, friend, or spouse who died before their time. The Kindness Project is a worldwide movement to share our children with those who have never had the honor to meet them. Dr. Joanne Cacciatore, the founder of the Miss Foundation and the keeper of the Care Farm, led a worldwide movement to share our children and other loved ones with those who had never had the honor to meet them. Dr. Joanne Cacciatore's daughter, Cheyenne, died in July of 1994. She began to seek out ways to keep Cheyenne's memory alive within her family and to the rest of the world. She wanted to create a quiet legacy. She wanted people to know that Cheyenne existed, and more importantly, she wanted to help change the lives of others because of her presence on Earth. Dr. Jo set out on various missions of random kindness. On a daily basis, she looked for opportunities to reach and do something unexpected and usually kind for someone else. Most often, strangers were the recipients of these good deeds. As she did them, she began to feel a sense of peace in knowing that Cheyenne was the reason for her compassionate enlightenment. The Kindness Project reminds others that our children and other loved ones are so very important to us that we are willing to extend the life and love of our child and share it with others. It is a legacy that transcends death. It is a legacy of love. We will start to read the names of the children, and we thank all who allowed us to honor and remember your children with you. This will be rebroadcast at the end of the day for all those who would like to watch or had missed it. I have some folks here to help me read this morning, some other parents. They will introduce themselves as they read. My name is Michael Sansoni, and these are the 2019 children's remembrance names. Matthew Aaron, Dimitri Adams, Jeffrey Michael Adams, Henry Adams, William Harvey Addison III, Kevin Atkins, Tracy Jean Adsit, Adrian Aguilar, Cooper Andrew Akins, Celine Ali Alamiri, Max William Alberry, Jason Andrew Alcoda, Austin Jordan Allegre, Michael Alexander, Cassidy Alexandria Alvarez, Raymond Alvarez Jr., Hunter Anaker, Aubrey Joe Anderson, Mackenzie Lynn Anderson, Amanda Angelucci, Anthony Nathaniel Engstad, Carolyn Kathleen Ann, Betty Ann, Jeremy Anston, Raymond Anthony Jr., John Robert Lee Anusavage, Robert Arch, Chaz Armstead, Michael Armstrong, Megan Bree Askunis, Junior Icock, Brandy Rose Baker, Brandon Baker, Claudia Sue Banks, Michael Irving Barker, Mark Christopher Bassey, Carol Bassey, Orlando Bassey, Montana Batterton, Carson John Bawes, Shelby Jane Bays, Michael John Beckett, Nikki Bell, Andy Belomo, Brian Benevento, Joshua David Benner, Dan Berry, Susan Marie Bickle, Abigail Jane Biker, Carrie Lynn Billiter, Angel Grace Bellata, Bambino Bambi Bellata, Dryden Brody Bellata, Carrie Lynn Bittner, Eric Thomas Blazer, Craig Blumenthal, Brianna Bobier, Zachary Michael Boland, James Bolus, Dalton Joseph Bones, Jamie Bones, Shelby J. Bones, Travis Bones, Seth Douglas Bonet, Samantha Lee Bonovich, Matthew Boutros, Miranda Bowen, Natasha Rosanna Boykin King, Brandon Braddock, Shannon Brewer, Gabe Brzezinski, Garrett Lewis Brennigan, Jeffrey Allen Brock, Jacob Robert Brooks, Brandy Brose, Kirk Brotherton, Nicole Marie Brown, Americus Madeline Bryant, Isaac Bueno Yoakum, Carlos Antonio Bugarin, Joseph Bull, Nicholas Bull, Austin Montana Bumbarger, Ashley Burant, Kayla Burnett, John Joseph Burns, Stephen Burns, J. Allen Busby, Craig Matthew Byersmith, Audra Cable, Cheyenne Cacciatore, Brianna Cahill, Callie and Caleb, Daniel William Campbell, James Robert Campbell, Anthony Frost, Carlson, Christy Carlson, Michael Angelo Carlson, Crawford Allen Carnahan, Logan Gray Carpenter, Jonathan Carper, Noah Carrasco, Brandon Raphael Cash, Christopher Cash, Amanda Lee Caskey, Jessica Ann Cave, Reeds Cazares, Sarah Elizabeth Chance Steele, John Clinton Chandler, Ellen Chapman, Brittany Anna Chapman, Christine Jeannie Chaput, Tommy Childress, Leo Blaine Christian, Chad Michael Christian, Christina Nicole Cimarusti, Justin Clark, Justin Mark Clark, Liberty Rayanne Clark, Kaylee Alexis Coleman, Vay Comerford, Karina Contreras, Brad Cook, Tanya Michelle Cook, Tanya Michelle, Kevin Michael Cooper, Theodore Copenhagen, Robert David Corder, Cassidy Lee Cordova, Jesse Tyler Carell, Tony Carrero, Tanya Michelle Carrero, Audrey Kushan, Michelle Larry Curan, Nathan Michael Covington, Evan Wayne Cox, Angel Elaine Craig, Donald Craig, Pauline Craig, Abram Joseph Crane, Kimberly Elizabeth Crane, Jonathan James Curtin, Jackie Nicole Dalton, Austin Blake Dameron, Todd Christopher Davis, Cody Michael Dayberry, Corey Deacon, Brian Deacons, Matthew Dean, Cody Deck, Michael Andrew DeLuca, Misty Dawn DeMontrond, Jarrell David Dent, Andrew DeVecchis, Victoria Christine DeVerso, Gabriela Sarah Diaz, Stephanie DeGino, John Michael DiOrio, Connor John Dix, Caitlin Duty, Krista Lee Dorsey, Gunnar Hosea Doherty, River Esparza Doherty, Dakota Rain Doherty, Heather Nicole Dowdy, Kyle Ray Downey, Sarah Lindsay Doyle, Kevin Robert Drew.
Hello. Hello, my name is Renee Dent, and I am here to help Michael read the names. It's my honor, and I am very happy to be here. Sharice Duncan, Elijah Dunn, Tammy Lynn Durham, Drake Durkee, Joey Dworak, Jeremy Dwyer, Melissa Dwyer, Ashley Marie Ergo, Joshua Paul Eastwood, Jody Eshanik, Jacob Daniel Edber, Katie Eddy, Zach Eddy, Patrick Howard Ehrlich, Nicholas Allen Einzig, Phoenix Elite, Caroline Kathleen Elizabeth, Sarah Beth Ellswick, Parker Thomas Epperson, Charlie Irvan III, River Esparza, Angelina Leanne Estevez, Dominic Joseph Estevez, Joseph Howard Evans, Aiden Christian Ace Evat, Eric Fairbanks, Carter Farag, Hope Farmer, Patrick Michael Farrow, Laura Feliciano, Joshua Fenner, Lacey Marie Ferguson, Brandon Ferreria, Ronnie Scott Federolf, Anthony Joseph Fiore, Anthony P. Fiore, Tyler John Flint, Cody Flom, Brandon Keith Flowers, Michael William Floyd, Thomas James Floyd, Melody Aurora Ford, Joel Nathan Forshaw, Christian Foster, Daniel Foster, Sheridan Fracaro, Francisco Span, Elizabeth Marie Lynn, Richard Felix Franco, Brian Alexander Fraser, Cassie Freet, Hannah Freelote, Mark Frontier, Richard Allen Fudge, Madison Fuller, George Fuller, Philip Lyle Furiosi, Eddie A. Gaynor, Jim Gaines, Jimmy Gaines, Graham Gaines, Daniel Wayne Gallichan, Levi Guadalupe Gallo Camacho, Luis Marcelo Gallo Camacho, Michael Galvin, Richard Galvin, Daniel Gaston, Thomas Gardner Gazai, Arthur Gary, Sandy Gose, Brent Gibney, Brad Gibson, Gavin Gibson, Chris Gibson, Christopher Sean Gill, Austin Allen Gudici, Violet Noella Glover, Grayson Cole Gogwin, Dominic Gomez, Danny Gominski, Brian Scott Gould, Ophelia Grace, Elizabeth Rose Grace, Baby Graham, Jacob Matthew Graham Hill, Jarrell James Grant, Casey Marie Gravatt, Amber Gray, John Graybill, Leah Christine Graybill, Michael Lance Greenberg, Terry Greenhall, Jensen Gray, Andrew J. Grosser, Taylor Groh, Liam Anthony Gervis, Dynan Quinn Haddock, Alexander Michael Hagan, Caitlin Joan Hagan, Erin Elizabeth Hall, John Hall, Mikey Hallenbeck, Brianna Hamby, Chandler Hamby, Mitch Hamilton, Courtney Marie Hamilton, Lonnie Hamlet III, Callie Haney, Caleb Haney, Robert Hanson Jr., Cameron Austin Hargrove, Ashley Harmon, Elizabeth Ashley Harmon, Jamal Stefan Harris, Maxwell Bent Harris, Joel Harrison, Aaron Heath Harvey, Brandy Rose Hawbaker, Joseph M. Hayes, Daniel Head, Paxton Gregory Heath, Tiffany Heatwell, Theo Luther Hebert Fueglein, Shannon Heater, Jennifer Nicole Henderson, Taran Henry, Jamie Hepburn, Anthony Hernandez, Nathaniel Thomas Hernandez, PJ Hernandez, Stephen Herring, Delaney Franklin Blue Hester, Hope Renee Higgison, Carolyn Kathleen Higgs, Sawyer Hill, Judy Rush Hilton, J.C. Carolina Hoagland, Warren Hobbs, Anne Shelley Hodson, Andrea Shelley Hodson, Cesar Hoffman, Josephine Hoffman, Carlotta Hoffman, Vincent Hawley, Jordan Holmes, Robert Mark Holt, Michael Andrew Holtman, William Peter Holtman, Wendy Lynn Holtzhausen, Amanda Hopkins, Patricia Lynn Horner, Gunnar Hosea, Spencer Haug, Adam Hoop, Jason Michael Howard, John Paul Hughes, Little John Hummel, Kaylin Davis Humphrey, Taylor Andrew Humphrey, Betty Hunter, Elijah Husleton, Emily Renee Hutchinson, Lane Eifert, Emma Ingber, Bernadette Ingram, Christina Bina Eovino, Anthony Ippolito, Eric Nicholas Irby, Brianna Jacqueline, DeMarco Jackson, Quentin Stone Jackson, Sarah Michelle Jacobs, Drew Jacobson, Brandon James, Matthew Jameson, Kelly Jameson, Jason Jumrozik, Abigail Jane, Tracy Jean, Joshua Jefferson, Stevie Nicole Jeffrey, William Edward Jensen, Carrie Lynn Johnson, Jack Kendrick Johnson, Michael Anthony Johnson, Seth William Johnson,
Carrie Johnson, Tammy Miller Johnston, Nathaniel Ishmael Jones, Richard Jones Jr., Danny Jordan, Babies Jordan, Sandra J. Jorgensen, Erica M. Justino, Douglas Elliott Callan, Cameron K., Evan Troy Keithley, Michael Adam Keener, Harry Kelso Jr., Alyssa Jordan Kenderson, Michael Robert Kern, Joshua R. Kursavich, Reese Keys, Joshua Michael Killian, Andrew Ryan Kimmett, Richard George King III, L. Scott Kirby, Douglas Klein, Michael Klein, William Cullen Klein, June Klezik, Erica Kluger, Brian Patrick Knaus, Eric Wayne Knight, Christopher Knowles, Tyler Cohn, Steve Kopecki, Travis Kopias, Hannah Kordashak, Sammy Kosick, Phil Kozlowski, Trevor Kesser, Rebecca A. Kruger, Lynn Marie Krumlady, Lauren Lane, Kathleen Ann LaPierre, Nick Lashaway, Austin Blake Launderville, Dimitri Lawson, Eric Michael Layer, Rex Lehman, Peyton Elizabeth Lee, Peyton Lee, Stephanie Claire Lee, James Lemke, Marcia Sarah Lemon, Alyssa Landino, Mackenzie Marie Letterly, Connor Stephen Lewis, Curtis Charles Lewis, Connor S. Lewis, Lance Leader, Vernon Eugene Lipsy, Marina Louise Lyle, Marty Lamonaco, DRC Lynn Lopez, Jose Lopez, Karina Loren,